that got me too. And I don't know why. Maybe because it's just so blatant. I keep thinking that people just are not gonna believe us until we're hung out there, but then even then I feel like they'll be like, oh no. Kind of like they are with.
The new Sydney Sweeney ads are just thinly veiled white supremacy. Or not, but some people are saying that. Why? Sydney starred in American Eagle's ads playing on the pun that she has great genes.
My body's composition is determined by my genes. Hey, eyes up here.
Sydney Sweeney has very genes.
And since they aired, American Eagle stock jumped 15%. And that's not the only thing that's up, if you know what I mean. But like everything these days, it sparked outrage. Some cry racist undertones. Others scream not dog whistles. Why? Because Sydney is a conventionally attractive white woman with blonde hair and blue eyes. And the term great genes allegedly evokes Aryan eugenics. I guess you could see it that way.
Yes, I posted a similar video like this 2 days ago where Libras blow up on social media against Sydney. Now a black woman filmed herself crying over the Sydney American Eagle ad says the good white need to start taking actions. It's just so blatant. I keep thinking that people just are not gonna believe us until we are hung out there. They are the action step that we really need to see from the good white. I need protection. Put my catch out. When I look at what is going on with people putting out ridiculous clips about this, I don't know. But there is one thing more important. The stock of this company is going on. They are gaining momentum every single day, implying that what this lady did to this brand is working. It has backfired on Libras.
Yep, that got me too. And I don't know why. Maybe because it's just so blatant. I keep thinking that people just are not gonna believe us until we're hung out there, but then even then I feel like they'll be like, oh no. Kind of like they are with. I see the same perpetual self-imposed victimhood. You know, I did a post about saying, hey, like, these are the action steps that we really need to see from the good whites. Where I said, I need protection. Put my cash out. And she goes, well, would you just rather white women just not follow you at all anymore because da-da-da. And I'm like, yeah, definitely unfollow me. If you thought you being here and clicking a follow button was doing me a favor, same as that one guy, whatever his name was, descendant of the oppressor. He's like, well, Lindsay still does a good job and I appreciate her work and labor, so I'm going to still follow her. No, definitely unfollow me. If you are any type of person, but especially a white woman who's coming to this platform thinking you're doing me a favor by clicking a follow button, leave now. Immediately now. Because honey boo boo, not this person, I'm doing you a favor by showing up and calling you out.
Sydney Sweeney has very genes.
I'm not here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Or that they make your butt look amazing. Why would I need to do that? But if you said that you want to buy the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me telling you to buy American Eagle jeans.
Sydney Sweeney has very genes.
You see what I did there, right?
I will be the friend that's too woke because those Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ads are weird. Like fascist weird. Like Nazi propaganda weird.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color.
Yes, someone wrote, white hate has been normalized in this country. You see it when the media refuses to cover vow against white, such as the two white people kneeled in. You see it in the way they talked about Kathleen Clark. You see it when they cry about the Sydney American Eagle ad. You see it when they freak out over 50 white South Africans granted asylum in America. And the strangest part is that white liberals are leading this charge all until they are the victim themselves. I didn't know that in 2025, I'll be coming back to this topic. This is exactly what is going on. It is high time people realize it is not fair. If you ask me, like, why are people freaking out about this ad? It's crazy. But the reverse is happening because people are more interested in buying these jeans just as a result of this backlash.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Yeah, she has perfectly fine jeans. I mean, I have never owned a pair of American Eagle jeans, but I would assume that the jeans she has on are perfectly good jeans. She has maybe even some would say great jeans. Now, according to the wokety woke folk out there, this is schmatzy propaganda. This is right out of the little mustache man's playbook. How dare they refer to Sydney Sweeney, a white woman with blonde hair and blue eyes, state that she has great genes. This is what y'all are pissed about? This is the hill y'all are willing to die on. Some damn jeans. Y'all got a long 3.5 years coming. Let me just tell y'all that. This is merely the beginning. Yeah. All that woke nonsense from yesterday, out of here.
Sydney is a conventionally attractive white woman with blonde hair and blue eyes, and the term great genes allegedly evokes Aryan eugenics. I guess you could see it that way, or you could just say, yeah, she's beautiful. She does have great genes, just like Tyra Banks or Naomi Campbell. What's striking is that this is controversial in 2025. Why? Because beauty, like excellence itself, has been under attack. We've woken up in a cold sweat after a long nightmare of mediocrity, where Times Square hosts a statue of an obese woman in the name of empowerment, where we told kids they were born in the wrong body, where we were told everything is subjective and not to believe our lying eyes. So yeah, an unapologetic, playful ad celebrating a beautiful woman is a big deal now. We've created a hypersensitive cancel culture where a punny ad about a woman's jeans becomes a nonsense because she's white. But if the same ad features Zendaya, who's half white, no one would say a word. But we've trained ourselves to hunt for problems everywhere. Seriously, is anyone having more fun in this world than the 90s? Look, body positivity had a kernel of truth. Self-love is important. But we can all make great choices. Sydney has both. She's endowed by nature and nurtured her endowment. And
Yes, I believe you've seen the backlash. You can say other things about this ad, not this issue of struggling to link with MAGA or this. It is insane. I did research to actually see what was this all about. When you take a look at this, according to Grove, the Sydney campaign was a high-stake gamble for American Eagle, hitting significant financial and brand visibility gains by leveraging her star power and a bold marketing shift. However, it is subjective tone and perceived insensitivity to the domestic vow caused backlash, highlighting the challenges of balancing provocative advertising with social responsibility while it revitalized. AEO's market present, the controversy underscores the polarized cultural landscape surrounding celebrity-driven campaigns. That is the truth. When I see people actually going off saying all sort of things about this, it's crazy. If you do a work campaign, with this, there are somebody like Dylan, these people will not complain. They will appreciate the ad. They will say, "Oh, that's good." Thank you guys for always been sharing out my videos. God bless you abundantly. Please share the video. If you see short clips at the end of this video, that is for the YT algorithm.
And on the behalf of the American people. So what I am saying
that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you got
What a voice. I cried. But
any barriers, don't mind, limitations.
So many rules.
My choices are mine. Making this easy. People line up for my advice. And you're walking away like I'm stupid. It's like I've written books. I've given speeches. Line up.
It is to live in the White House.
Post this morning alleging that since I said I
will prevail.
It also shouldn't be racial. 100
Has been overwhelming. The lies and
not going to end.
He says, but what if he says self-defense?
There's no self-defense. This is definitely a self-defense case, because it always is one and two.
Registration Act is
Talking about
Term. And you will be very...
Once again, the field was littered with Wintour does.
And black people don't want to live around ratchet black.
how bad is his reputation going to be?
It's bad.
I need to connect the dots.
Going to carry a level of weight.
Position.